Hello children. So we are at the last topic of our chapter, that is uses of metals and non-metals. Okay. So this is the last topic and so far we have learned till above topics. So the last topic is uses of metals and non-metals. So the first uses we'll see for non-metals. The non-metals is essential for our life. Okay, non-metals is very essential for our lives, which all living beings inhale during breathing. So which is that non-metal which is essential in our daily lives for living beings to inhale? So that is nothing but oxygen. So oxygen is a non-metal used for breathing. Okay, for living organisms. Similarly, we have another point, that is non-metal used in fertilizers. So non-metal used in fertilizers to enhance the growth of plants. So which is the non-metal that we use here for fertilizers? That is nitrogen, it may be, or phosphorus. So these are some of two examples I have given for non-metals used in fertilizers. Okay, so the third point is non-metal used in water purification process. So non-metal is used in water purification. So water na purify madakoskara we use non-metal. Which is that non-metal that we are using? That is chlorine. Chlorine we are using for water purification. Okay, so the last point of non-metal, that is non-metal used in purple colored solution. Purple colored solution, children. It is, which is a non-metal which is in purple colored solution, which is applied on wounds as an antiseptic. A non-metal used as antiseptic, that is iodine, which is in purple or bluish in color. Got it? So these are the non-metal uses. So non-metals are used in crackers also. ಪಟಾಕಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಪಟಾಕಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್. So lastly we have some uses of metals, that is metals are used in machinery. So machine ಸಾಮಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, so machinery objects we use metals in. We use in automobiles also we use in aeroplanes, we use in trains, etc. So metals are used in machinery, automobiles, aeroplanes, trains, etc. So metals are also used in industries. Industries alli metals use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ children. Okay, in industries alli, factories ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ it runs through metals. So metal is very required in industries and factories. So lastly the use of metals are used in cooking utensils. So ಪಾತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ metal ಪಾತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ. So when we cook, while cooking we doesn't use, so we it is prefer to use wooden sticks. Okay, ಮರದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮರದ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ, isn't it? Because coating ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Metals are used in cooking utensils like cooker, pan, etc. Okay, it is used in cooking utensils. And metals are used in water boilers as well. So for example, ಈ ಥರ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಾಯ್ಲರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ it contains metal coat ಇರುತ್ತೆ in water boiling boilers ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, so metals and non-metals uses we have learnt. So this is the very last topic of our chapter. So corrosion, okay, which is not there in textbook, but here I am explaining about corrosion. Corrosion is an oxidation reaction. Okay, it is a oxidation reaction with atmospheric oxygen in the presence of water on the surface of metal. Okay, corrosion is an oxidation reaction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So with what? With atmospheric oxygen. See, atmosphere contains oxygen, isn't it? From the presence of that, water on the surface of the metal. Okay, due to corrosion metals get converted to oxides, hydroxides, sulfides. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, due to corrosion metals ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this get converted to oxides, hydroxides and sulfides, and even more it may be converting as. So what is corrosion? That is the corrosion of iron is called rusting. So rust ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವ children. So metals get rusted, isn't it? So that is the corrosion of iron is called rusting. Okay. So we need to overcome that, isn't it? We need to overcome rusting. Rust agdange tade hidibeku, isn't it? So what we do? We do painting. So we do painting in, say for example, ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಥರ paint ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So painting means it is used in railway coaches. Railway coaches contains metals and irons, isn't it? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ paint ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it prevents to be rusting. Rust ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ prevent ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, isn't it? Similarly in automobiles. In automobiles also, etc. Okay. So painting na use ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ it prevents to be rusting. Rust ಆಗೋದನ್ನ ತಡೆ ಹಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ we use painting method. And we also use greasing method. Greasing means lubricating. Okay. Whereas greasing, so in machinery objects, so for example some object there, materials which is a machinery, we use some grease, isn't it? Grease use ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ it prevents to be rusting. So for example cycle chain. So often ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ grease ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ to be smooth ಆಗಿ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ರನ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ we use greasing. So these are the prevention from corrosion. ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ what happens? So rust ಹಿಡಿಯುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ chain. So to prevent that we use greasing. And we have the another prevention, that is electroplating. Electroplating means which will be done on taps. Okay, taps ಮೇಲೆ ಡೋರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ electroplating ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, which will be shiny in color. ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ or door holders while opening the door. So electroplating will be done to prevent rusting again. So to prevent rusting or corrosion we use electroplating method. And lastly we have galvanization method. Galvanization is a process of depositing. It is a process of depositing thin layer of zinc. Okay, thin layer of zinc. Say for example pipes. On pipes we can see it will be the zinc material will be there, right? It will be coming out. After some time what happens when it is getting when the material is getting out of the product? Okay, so what happens, rusting ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ the zinc materials ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪೈಪ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. Say for example if this is the pipe, ಈ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, isn't it? Zinc material, process of deposit thin layer of zinc will be there. That is galvanization. So these are the some of the prevention of corrosion to overcome, that is painting, greasing, electroplating, and lastly we have galvanization. So children, this completes your chapter, that is metals and non-metals. Okay, so far we have learned the basic introduction. We have learned about atoms and all. So this was the basic thing. This is very basic thing we have learned. Okay, then we started with valence electrons ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿತಾರೆ, valence electrons ಹೇಗೆ interchanging ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. This we have learned, and we have learned the valence chart. Then introduction to metals, we have learned introduction to metals. Then physical properties of metals, that is malleable, ductility, then good conductor of heat and electricity, then sonorous, then lustrous, solid at room temperature, high melting and boiling points we have learned. Then chemical properties of metals also we have learned. Then coming to reactions of metals with oxygen, then reaction of metals with water we have learned. Then we have learned reactions of metals with dilute acids. Then we have learned reaction with base, or that is metal solutions or salt solutions. Then we have learned introduction to non-metals, Physical properties of non-metals, that is non-malleable, non-ductile, poor conductor of heat and electricity, then non-sonorous, non-lustrous, low melting and boiling point, solid, liquid or gas we have learned. Then physical chemical properties of non-metals also we have learned. Then reactions with non-metals to oxygen, reaction of non-metals with water and dilute acids. Then lastly we have learned the uses of metals and non-metals. So this completes your chapter, children. Okay, if any doubts you can contact me. I'll explain you once again. Okay, this completes your chapter. And corrosion is which is not there in textbook. It is what I have thought. This is helpful. Means rusting na hege prevent ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. That is corrosion. Okay, this completes your chapter. Thank you so much.